What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today is Taco Tuesday. Today we're gonna be making 3 different type of tacos: chicken, 2 shrimp tacos using extra small shrimp, jerk shrimp, and regular shrimp tacos. And this was my first time making shrimp tacos, so not too much in the comments, not too much on me. Yeah, but we finna get straight into the video. So I started off by separating both bags of shrimp. Now the shrimp already came like pre-washed and pre-veined, but me, I'm gonna rewash my shrimp. I don't care what nobody say. So I just put it in 2 different bowls because I was gonna separate which ones I want to be jerk and which ones I want to be regular shrimp. Added hot water. I put vinegar was already in the bowl, so hot water, vinegar, and then that's how I clean my shrimp because I didn't want to use the lime because sometimes that lime can come back and bite you. But yeah, I'm just washing my shrimp off, making sure they fully coated, making sure each and every one of them is getting that wash and that love. Then I just use the strainer, and then I'm going to go back in with some more water to make sure I get all that vinegar off because you do not want no sour shrimp. Who eating sour shrimp? Not us. Okay. But after I shook it, like I said, I'm going to repeat the process without the vinegar and just make sure my shrimp are clean. Y'all, this is my first time making shrimp tacos, and everybody who eats my tacos, like I usually just make chicken or steak tacos, but I just been making chicken tacos lately. But everybody that had my tacos always give them a 10 out of 10. Yeah. And they be so good. They be so good. But I'm like, somebody was talking about some shrimp tacos earlier in the day, and I'm like, ooh, let me try that. So I did, and I ate it up. Yeah. But that's the I just got my jerk seasoning. I was looking in the cabinet for that. Like I said, I'm gonna separate both my shrimp. Girl, that was a lot of shrimp. I had to slow it down for y'all. But I separated my shrimp. I really eyeballed it because I ended up putting 2 packs in the same bowl, like, re-cleaning them. So I really eyeballed it. But this first batch, I didn't make a lot of jerk shrimp. I didn't want to because I'm like, okay, how this finna turn out? But that's how much shrimp I use for like the jerk shrimp tacos. And I just cut them in half so it could be more. Even though they was already little and I knew they was going to shrink down when I cooked. But I just cut them up a little bit so it could be a little bit more. Because the shells that I was using, if y'all can see them in the back, I had tortilla shells and then I had street taco shells. Street taco shells are really like small. It's stuff that you'll get like, okay, when you go on the street, it's literally in the name of taco shell. When you go on the street, and you go to them little people that be serving tacos, the food trucks, they be having those taco shells or the corn shells. I don't like corn shells. It's just no. But these are the seasons that I went in with. I really eyeballed it. I didn't really measure nothing, but it's about a teaspoon of each. And I just went in with some oil because, well, it was olive oil, but I wanted my oil to stick. Now, the jerk sauce that I use is mild flavor. Got it from Walmart for like $5. I don't know why they was taxing on that little bitty jar, but we're not going to get into that. But after I got done seasoning, that's how the shrimp look. Very good, very well seasoned. I don't like a lot of spiciness, so I didn't put a lot of jerk in it. When you see me cooking, I'm going to add a little bit more, like 2 tablespoons. But yeah, I let that marinate until I started cooking them, which was like 25 to 30 minutes. Then I went in with my other shrimp, and like I said, they already deveined. Y'all already seen me wash them and everything. I was just giving them a rough chop because I'm like, I got a lot of shrimp. I don't want to chop them up too much because then it's going to be too much shrimp, even though they're going to shrink down eventually. But I went in with the same seasonings except the oil and the jerk sauce. The only reason why I didn't put olive oil on these shrimps, because I'm like, I don't really need... Okay. It's hard to explain, but it's really not. I put it on the first batch of shrimps, like the olive oil, because I wanted that jerk seasoning to stick, because I didn't marinate my shrimp overnight how I usually do. Well, with any meat that I marinate. But I'm like, okay, I don't need to do it with this one because I just didn't need to. Because that flavor was going to be there regardless. But yeah, I just went in with all my other seasonings, and when I say I used everything in the kitchen cabinet, I don't really have preferred seasonings when it comes to like seafood or shrimp or nothing like that. I didn't have no Old Bay. That's the only thing that I regret not putting on there because I feel like with any seafood, Old Bay gonna bring out that flavor. But I did add like two teaspoons of paprika because I'm like, I want that spiciness, but I don't want too much spiciness. I did that with the jerk, not the regular. But yeah, I just added all my seasonings on there and made sure I just well incorporated it. Oh, I did put the olive oil on it. Okay. Yeah. Didn't know I did that. But okay, I put olive oil on them. I didn't know I did that. But yeah, I go in with my hands. My hands are already washed. Yes, I have my ring on. Not too much on me. I'm feeding my household. Y'all mix y'all stuff how y'all want to do it. I'm going to do it how I want to do it. But I wash my hands a lot when I cook. So yeah. But after I got done seasoning, I just put them back in that bowl. Please not like, oh, you had your raw shrimp in that bowl. Now you putting your seasoned shrimp in the bowl. No, I washed that bowl. Y'all just didn't see me. I'm not finna show y'all that I washed the bowl. Why am I showing y'all that I washed dishes? No. But yeah, I just put my shrimp back in that bowl so I can go ahead and start on my chicken because I need the cutting board for my chicken. Now, I did put those in the refrigerator as well for the same amount of time that I put. Y'all see me washing that cutting board? Don't play. But I put the shrimp in there at the same time that I put the jerk shrimp in there for like 25 to 30 minutes. Not really long. I usually do it more. Now with my chicken breast, I did like skinless, boneless chicken breast at Walmart, about $11 or $11.27 to be exact. It was a 6-pack, really big. I only used 3 of them for this day because it came with 6, and I'm like, okay. Oh wait, it came with 5 because I had 2 more left. It came with 5, and I just cut up the big chicken breast and I just cut them up in cubes, or how I would say cubes. But I'm not gonna lie, this was tedious. This is very tedious because I really wish they made pre-cut chicken cubes. Oh, I hate cutting chicken. But yeah, that's how it turned out. I washed my chicken. Please clean y'all chicken. I don't care what y'all say. Clean y'all chicken. I don't care if it been like in the companies. Clean that chicken. But I went in with vinegar, warm water, and lime to clean my chicken. Turn my heat on medium to low. Put my nonstick pan on that heat. Put 3 tablespoons of butter. Yeah. And let that melt down. That's unsalted butter. We don't do no salt over here. We're not trying to have high blood pressure. Now, with my seasonings, like I said, I used everything in my kitchen cabinet. Y'all can do the same thing as well. But if y'all have preferred seasonings, use those as well. I used everything that I used on my shrimp to season my shrimp besides the jerk seasoning. And I also went in with a taco pack as well because this is Taco Tuesday. I need to incorporate them taco flavors. Yeah. Got that pack from Walmart for like $1.79. Not gonna hold you. That's the pack. It's not a lot. But I went in on my shrimp with that too. When I started cooking, y'all gonna see me go in with that same pack. I used the half a pack on this chicken. And then the pack comes with so much that you can still be using a lot. Went in with that same pan that I put the butter in, the non-stick. Y'all see it's smoking. I put a teaspoon of garlic and a teaspoon of oil. As y'all can see, you're going to be using a lot of olive oil. That's why I say use olive oil because it's very light. It's not heavy oil. But I put my chicken in there. Make sure you get all them juices off that cutting board. I don't care if they dripping or not. Yeah, every juice because you're going to need it. But yeah, my pan is on medium to low. I didn't want my chicken to cook too fast because sometimes when you cook chicken fast, you'll cook the outside but not the inside. So I went in with my tongs. I'm not going to lie. Since I started to cook more, tongs are a girl's best friend. Like, forget a spoon, forget whatever, a whisk, whatever you use to flip or grab stuff. Tongs are the best thing to use. But y'all see that juicy chicken. Like, come on now. Get into it. And this recipe lasted for 2 days. And then the next day, I made some more tacos, but with different shells. And it was just regular chicken tacos. But, yeah, look at that chicken. Y'all see the juices? Yeah. I went in with some more of that taco seasoning. And I also went in with half of a lime. Because I use lime to clean my chicken, but it's Taco Tuesday. I'm incorporating all my flavors. Yeah. Incorporating all of that. But yeah, I went in with a half a lime and I made sure I squeezed all the juice up out of it. When I squeeze my lime, I hold it, squeeze it, and then I get my fingers inside the actual lime and just squeeze that around so I get every juice. Like when I get done with my lime, I want it to be looking dry, not looking like it still got a little something in it. But yeah, I just let my chicken cook down. Make sure it got the juices up in there. Now when I cook my chicken, I like it to char a little bit, as you can see in the next clip, like that. Like if your chicken not charring like this, you're not making chicken right. Like look at that. You see them little gristles? You see them little markings on the chicken? That's what I like. That's what I like. I don't want, if my chicken don't look like that when I go get it at the restaurant, take it back, cook it a little bit longer. Cook it a little bit longer. But yeah, I just went in and made sure I mixed it up and everything. Made sure I let it sit right there and added a little bit of oil as well. I let it sit right there. Because I'm like, I want a little bit more char. Just a little bit more. Just a tad bit. I don't want it to burn, but I want it to char a little bit. Yeah. Get into it. Once I let my chicken sit there for a nice 2 minutes, I turned the heat up a little bit and it started crisping up. And I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. So I went back in because now I'm finna start on my shrimp. Like I said, I left my both of my bowls of shrimp. I left them in the refrigerator for like 25 to 30 minutes. You can do less. Sometimes some people do more, especially when you marinate it like I did with the jerk. But yeah. I just put my shrimp in my nonstick pan, let it cook down a little bit. Shrimp cooks really fast, so you don't want it on a high heat because you might overcook your shrimp, especially because they're small. So I have mine on the medium to low the whole time, and I just let that simmer down and cook. I went in with some of that taco seasoning, like I said, and I went in with a little bit more sazon because I know it's gonna bring out the flavors. And I just mixed everything up and well incorporated it. You want your base to look like that. All of that stuff on the side that look like it's really saucy. You want your shrimp to look saucy. You don't want no dry shrimp when you're making chicken tacos. That's not how that go. You want all that. It's gonna get the bubbling. You want to see the bubbles. And like I said, that's the pack that I use. Is 35% less sodium. Get that one. I like that one. Or just use what you prefer. But I went in with a little bit of the taco seasoning because I'm like, even though I'm making shrimp and I know shrimp is seafood, I want that taco flavor. This is Taco Tuesday. This is not Seafood Tuesday. Thank you. Went in with some of that sazon. Make sure I real incorporate that. I let it sit for a little minute so it can go down, like melt down a little bit. Then I start mixing so you can get it on all and every shrimp. Now that little sauce that's in that pan, that's the shrimp sauce. It created itself. I did not do anything. That's the butter and the shrimp itself and the oil. But that's going to start to thicken. You want that. Like, you want your stuff to thicken. You don't want it to just be sitting there and just loose. Like, no, you want some flavor. And plus, we going to do something with that sauce later on in the video with your shells. Yeah, get into it. And that's just how that shrimp. Look at that shrimp. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. What Lola say, don't play with it. Yeah. Get in the kitchen. Get in the kitchen. But yeah, that's how your shrimp gonna look. You can let it sit a little more. I did because, like I said, I like that charred. I don't want it to burn, but I want that charred on it. But yeah. After I fixed my regular shrimp, I put a little bit more oil in the pan, let it heat up, and then I added my jerk shrimp in there. Now, this jerk shrimp was smelling so good when I was cooking it, and I'm like, I never had jerk shrimp tacos. I really thought about it off the dome because, like I said, I was on my front porch, and somebody was like, yeah, they just had some shrimp tacos. Then I remember we got some jerk sauce up in that cabinet. in the kitchen. I'm like, what if I combine the two? And it's Taco Tuesday. Let me do that. But yeah, I let my shrimp sit in there for a little bit while my pan was heating back up. Stirred it up a little bit. Went in with some more jerk sauce. I went in with some more taco seasoning to put on that shrimp and a little bit of sazon, just a little bit. Now, this makes 2 teaspoons of that jerk sauce. Like I said, that's what it look like. It's mild. They do have like a higher density for the flavor for that jerk sauce. When you go to the Walmart, you go in the little aisle and look for it. But me, I don't like a lot of spice. I know the people in this household don't like a lot of spice. So I went with the mild. But yeah, I added some paprika in there because I wanted to bring out the spice, but not too much. Because that mild, it's not sweet mild, but you're going to taste it. Trust and believe. When you bite into the taco or bite into that shrimp, you're going to taste it. Your tongue going to be on fire. And like I said, I went in with some of that taco seasoning, not too much because you can't overpower the jerk with the taco seasoning and the sazon. So I didn't go in with a lot, just a little bit. Like I said, I let that sit down and melt into it, incorporate all the flavors. Then I get the mixing, I get the moving that wrist. And y'all, when I tell y'all it was a 10 out of 10, I will most definitely be making these again one day. It was so good. Like, all the flavors was there. I'm not going to hold you. All the flavors was there. As you can see, my sauce is starting to thicken. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all. Look at that shrimp. Oh my God. If y'all don't watch my videos and learn anything from cooking, because like I said, I have not been doing this for long. I've only been cooking since 2020. I've been teaching myself. And look what I'm learning. Yeah. But next thing, I got a pot and I started making my rice. Yeah, I got 3 packs of chicken Goya rice. I usually get the yellow rice, but they didn't have it in the Walmart that I went to, so I just substituted. Y'all see me picking out the corn because I thought the corn was going to be nasty, but it actually was good. And this was a trick that I learned. I think I found it on TikTok when I was learning this. Because the Goya packs, they come pre-seasoned. So I didn't really have to put no seasoning in my rice. It come pre-seasoned. So in order for me to get all that seasoning out that pack, what I do? Put some water in it. I'm going to have to load the pot up with water anyways. Might as well get every dollar of seasoning that I paid for. Yeah. But y'all see me picking out the corn. I thought the corn and the little chicken rice was going to be nasty. But it was actually bomb. I'm not going to hold you. I put some butter in there because butter make everything taste better. Y'all know what De'Ara and Ken said. Butter make it taste better. What you talking about? But I want to say a teaspoon of butter in there, and then I just cut it up in blocks. Not too much, but yeah. I put it on the stove on medium to low heat because I didn't want my rice to overcook. But yeah, put it on there for medium. I didn't cover it or anything. I just let it do what it do. And then I put a half a stick of butter and not a half a stick. I think that was like 1 table, maybe 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to eyeball it. And we're going to eyeball that oil too. Y'all see, I had to get a whole nother thing of oil from out the cabinet because I used that half a bottle. But it was only half a bottle, so not too much on me. I was not using a lot of oil. I started off with a half a bottle. Thank you. And that oil is from Aldi's. $1.25. Stop shopping at these high-end grocery stores and spending all y'all money. Go shop at Aldi's and get you 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks worth of groceries for $75. Yeah. These the street taco shells. I got them from Walmart. They in the taco shell aisle. I just put butter and oil in my pan because I want to crisp my shells because I think these are flour shells. So I want to crisp them up and give them that golden, crispy flavor so that when you bite into them, they can be so flaky and cheesy and good. So this is what I do. This is how I make my tacos. I cook it, flip it on the side. When I see it bubbling at the top, pop the bubble, flip it on the side that was already cooking, not the other side cooking. Add my cheese on there. Boom. Once I add my cheese, add my meat on there. Boom. Add the onion, fold it up. There you go. I just put y'all on game. Don't play. I just put y'all on game. Don't ever say I didn't do nothing for y'all, because I just put y'all on game. But yeah, I was really playing around with it. You really have to wait and see if your shell start to crisp up. Like when you see it bubbling at the top, that's when you gonna know it's time for me to flip this taco. Just like with a pancake, when you make a pancake. When you see the top of the pancake that's white, you put the batter in there. Okay, when it start bubbling at the top, what that mean? Flip that pancake so it can cook on the other side. Right. Same with tacos. Once you see it start bubbling and getting big, the shell itself, it start getting big, you flip it. Crispy golden brown. Y'all see them edges? It's gonna turn out better. Y'all just gotta wait. Y'all just gotta hold your horses. Trust the process. And this is why I said trust the process. Cause look how crispy and golden brown the taco is. I put the cheese. I only use Kobe Jack cheese. Whoever made that, chef's kiss. I love Kobe Jack. I love Kobe. Like me and Kobe like this. We best friends. But I put a nice little help in the cheese. Yeah. Cause cheese just gonna do it for me every time. Then I just wanted to show y'all every three tacos. That's the jerk. Obviously you know that because of the color of the shrimp. I just placed my meat in the middle because you don't want to put it too far on the edge. Because then when you fold your taco, it's going to fall out. Yeah, that's it. I don't know why I put so much shrimp in that one taco. I just don't know. Next, I'm going to go in with the regular shrimp. Same process, put it in the middle. Don't put too much in there because you don't want it to fall. And then I put it in there for the chicken. Now, the thing with making these tacos, when you first put your shell in there, you want your heat to be on high so that your shells can crisp up. But when you add your cheese and start putting your meat into the taco, you want it to be on low because you don't want the bottom of your shell to be black as hell. That's the only advice I get. Now, when I flip this up, look how golden and crispy that outer shell is. So you got crispiness on the inside and out. What? Get into it. And if you want to be a little extra, add a little cheese on top. I put my onions, my lettuce, and cilantro and all that good stuff. I put that in after. I don't put it in when I was cooking the taco. I should have. It probably would have made it, I don't know, different. But y'all see how flaky it's gonna be? Do y'all see that? Y'all don't see that. I did the same thing with the other tacos. Made sure I fold them up like little pockets. And voila! 4 tacos, 3 plates. Got the rice, sour cream, green sauce, red sauce. These was the next day tacos. And do I have a video for y'all? I'm not gonna lie. I first started cooking in 2020 when me and my boyfriend started dating. And he was the first person I ever cooked for. Now, since we've been like living together and just being around each other, baby, I cook meals like this. I cook shit like this. and I post on my story. So y'all know how I get down with the food shit. I'm not gonna hold you. And I ain't never in my life went to school for none of this. I know y'all thinking like, oh, that's just chicken tacos. Y'all don't know how I make my chicken tacos. Something like that. Like, watch this, watch this, watch this. I want y'all to hear the sounds. This shit. Come on. Come on. That shit busting.